Hello there. Pardon me. Hello there, internet. Hello there, YouTube. Welcome back. We're going to try another Vermintide stream today, and you know what? I'm always actually. You know what? Let's press some buttons here and make some stuff happen. Hopefully, and then we can do some things, and then we'll talk about it while we're doing this, so you guys have something to watch. You don't get quality.
Let the games begin.
See, you don't get consideration like that from the big, the big corporate backed streamers. They're all AI. They don't know what they're doing. Any one of them is 1,000 times better than me in just being able to speak and follow a fucking through line on their conversation. Oh, and not have their gameplay go completely to pieces because they're talking. Anyway, so here's the build. You guys more or less know it. We just swap out second wind for carb because I'm using the one-handed axe. I've always had a red one-handed axe, but apparently I accidentally scrapped it. And it took me a while to get one back. So, yeah, that was always the desired weapon for the vet build. Ever since it got those buffs, so that you don't essentially have to, like, axe rats one at a time. Unless they're elites or something. Anyway, I was saying something. That's right. Yes, I molded so badly yesterday that I almost wanted to, like, stream again. You know what, let's just do... You know, I don't want to deal with Blightstormers in the mid-event. I'm not going to lie. I'm so traumatized by them. I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, I was molding, like, so criminally yesterday. I feel so bad about it. I genuinely wanted to do, like, another stream immediately afterwards. Because I always watch my stream back after streaming. I was watching it back, and I was just seeing, like, come on. Like, shut up about it, man. Stop yapping. Yeah, these things are annoying, but, like, you gotta be able to just... Anyway, normally I think I'm better than that. And that guy who was playing so badly, I was kind of, like, keeping my eye out for them in the pub lobbies. Just, like, looking at the lobbies and thinking, like, they do play the game a decent amount, don't they? And they normally play on Legend. And... they do. That wasn't a headshot. I feel so sad. Anyway, maybe we can get that guy. Hey, what? Not that beast, man. Their movement is like the worst of every enemy in this game. Oh, very nice. Oh, yeah, so the one Dawi trick that I was supposed to be showing you, but which I haven't actually shown you or explained, because instead I'm just yapping about how I shouldn't be yapping so much. So the Dawi trick is actually just range events on. Like, complete false advertising in the stream title. I'm sorry, I have nothing aside from, pressing F when this bar is full. I mean, look, you can use it to pre-proc Ranger's Parting Gift. So, can you guys not, like, form a conga line to run in front of the body block all my damage? We got the lead right on that. My bot's actually handed something behind me. Oh, that's a whole thing. You know what? We have a strength bot and we have a Mishnoigan, so... Whoop, that's a horde, isn't it? It's just a stinky beastman horde? It is indeed a stinky beastman horde. You know what? We'll just do this here. Where are their heads? Oh my gosh. That guy ledged me. Oh well. I pooped out my range of that ammunition into the sea as well because of that. I hate that guy. Anyway. So, the trick that I wanted to show you guys was that headshotting the horde with the crossbow on this build. It is extremely satisfying and can actually be extremely effective at thinning them out and cutting their numbers down. Because the crossbow has so much pierce, it will get elites and specials in the horde as well. So, feathering the horde is, as I said, extremely effective. It doesn't work so well against Beastmen because everything about Beastmen is stupid and broken and was never play tested, because I'm convinced that it was all done by an intern, probably the same guy who made Darktide. You know, there's a difference between challenge and anti-player mechanics. And Beastmen are very anti-player. Like, they're designed so that things like conservative shooter can't give you value, or can't give you as much value. So, like, because these, you know, base enemies force me to, like, point up, I can't both, like, headshot and pierce the horde. Anyway, the thing with this build is that it is slow, because it takes time. Alright, if there's elites there, why don't we just do this? And then we can do this. Oh, you guys are complete assholes. That's fine. Oh, there were two of them. Cool. That's cool. So I basically just eat any potion of concentration I come across. Because as soon as it's charged, it means I can throw my thing, and functionally means I'm getting another bomb. And we might just pop down in here to see if we can get the ammo. Why does Kruber sound so annoyed by the existence of shield vermin among them? I guess shields are annoying. There's so many trash rats here. Like, what am I supposed to shoot? I could try to headshot the trash rats, but like... I can definitely track that through the staggers, right? That's trackable movement. And then... What? Was the tree body blocking my arrows somehow? Okay. But yeah, we're probably honestly going to switch off this build. Just for my sanity, because it's like I shouldn't be out of ammo here. We're out of ammo here because we're going slow. Because the bots don't do anything. And when I say they don't do anything, I mean like I can legitimately just watch them standing there in the middle of a horde. Because I don't want to be in melee range of the horde, and the bots are too stupid to stay in melee range. Like, if I back dodge out of the horde to get my crossbow out and stand here, like, shooting the horde, the bots will actually try to, like, you see what they're doing? So they just let the horde back us up and back us up into a corner. Like, they're just functionally useless at actually, like, taking or using space. And we're actually see what I'm saying, like, with this Kruger bot, literally just like, they're just standing there. They're literally just AFK. I'm sorry, I'm, like, annoyed. I actually just, like, for my soul, I have to watch these bots fucking do something. See, like, randomly, they'll decide to do that and actually, like, get some kills. But did you see how they were just, like, non-stop backing up with me? Anyway, it's super frustrating to play a ranged career with bots. And yeah, we're just going to ignore those maulers. I don't want to waste ammunition on them. I mean, if this patrol, like, comes near us and wants to smoke, we'll bomb them. So because I have my bomb and an ult, I can throw my bomb, ult, and then throw another bomb. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You needed to definitely body block both of those shots. But you see what I mean when I say, like, how annoying it's just like they constantly stand in front of you. They have this way of, like, standing in front of you even when they're not standing in front of you. It's like somehow their hitbox is in front of you, but, like, visually you can't actually see it. Basically, they stand inside you. Now that's just too good to pass up. The sound when you, like, just ping through a line of rat heads is so satisfying. But that is why I play this build, 100%, for that sound. That's what I want, and that is what I seek when I play this build. And I promise you, it's much, much easier when you have human beings on your team, because human beings actually, like, play the game. That's the biggest difference between bots. Bots basically go AFK and wait for you to do everything. Either that, or you can go AFK and wait for them to do everything. Because it's like, they do kind of gradually do stuff, it's just at an absolutely, like, atrociously slow pace. Like, you see that, like, immediately as I start mashing the horde, my bots are gone. I never see them, because I'm actually, like, actively playing the game. Gotta love that aim punch. I can't even peek it, like, at any distance without it just, like, absolutely obliterating my crosshair. Oh yes, I will always get annoyed at stuff like that, by the way. That's very different to being annoyed at, like, a human being who plays this game and could be a little kid or something. So like, as I say, I'm very happy to like apologize for molding about a person who, is ultimately just playing a video game for fun, and I shouldn't be giving them shit for that. Even if, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if they make the game annoying for me, then they're fine. I can vote kick them, I can, go to another lobby. I can tank my lobby. I don't feel like I have any responsibility to, like, be their teammate. You see what I'm saying? But, I can just say, hey, I don't like this, I don't want this person as my teammate, and I'm gonna, vote kick them or whatever. I don't need to be a jerk about it, basically. But getting salty at, like, the game itself and, like, mechanics that I perceive to be, lazily implemented, let's say. But yeah, as I say, so the thing with people is that people will always play in front of you. Now, you have to be able to move along at, like, a pretty brisk pace, especially on a range character, to not get left behind. And you have to reposition a lot to avoid friendly fire, especially if you're shooting into the horde. And just also have an understanding of, like, if your team is just, like, blendering the horde in a choke, there's no reason to shoot it. But if your team is, like, under pressure and thinning the horde will help them, often those are the easiest and best times where you can thin the horde. Especially if you're playing on a higher difficulty, like Kata or something, because people just tend to, like, play around chokes more. Well, look, I say that. I mean sensible people who want to win. As opposed to people who just want to kind of run forward and press buttons. People who, who want to win and are willing to, like... Hold on. Okay, alright, look, we all saw that. He literally just teleported in one frame. It's one of the things I really like the enemy movement in this game when it actually has frames. You see what I'm saying? Like when it's not an enemy functionally just teleporting on my screen. Which, just to point out also, you would have needed like a NASA grade PC to run the game. That obviously had to happen. There's no conceivable way my bots, who spend the entire match living inside my hitbox just to grief me, just to block my shots, just to stop me actually shooting the game and having fun, just to ensure that the horde is constantly always running it down on me because they refuse to just walk forward and play the game, then just randomly disappear for no reason when there isn't a single elite or special active or on the map, so that I can just get smacked in the back by a regular ass fucking rat. That is the shit about the bots that, like, is, like, so frustrating. It legitimately feels like when you do not need them and you actually, when they're actively causing you problems by being up your ass, and where you would actually want them to be anywhere the fuck else, including just not exist. Like, if there was like a button that you could just like toggle the bots off. Like you press the button and the bots are just gone. They're in the shadow realm. But the game is still keeping track of like where they would be if they were in the game. And then you just press another button and boom, the bots reappear. That's literally how I would play this game. I would disappear the bots until I hear a disabler, and then I would just appear the bots. That's it. That's all I want them there for. Everything else that the bots do, basically, is like 90% causing problems. And it's like, as I say, if it were consistent, it would be a different story. That's the frustration. Because it's like, if the bots just lived inside your hitbox permanently, you just had this kind of like freaking flange of bots attached to you. You were like some kind of multi freaking bodied organism. Basically, like it's just like one player, 4 brains. Trying to think what we should do. Convocation has a lot of potential for just like fun with the crossbow. You know what? Let's take a risk and give this a shot. But as I was saying, you know, pardon me. If they just kind of lived in your hitbox and spent the whole game just kind of protecting and enabling you, even if it was just with like kind of useless pushes and stuff like that. So mostly just then making it safer to mash into the horde. And then, like, you know, one will occasionally, like, get out a bow and shoot a nearby elite or special or something. You know, something that's relatively close. If that was just how the bots played, and they never left you, that would be fine. You could adapt to that very easily. But the fact that, like, they will just randomly, like, up sticks and more or less teleport away from you, and just somehow dump all aggro on you to, like, go chase a gas rat. And it's like all 3 bots chasing one gas rat with their melee out. And the gas rat is on the other side of the map. And the gas rat is actually helping you because, you know... Alright, you know what? I'm just not. Because I can't even see it. It's just brown.
Fill your pouches. Stairs going down right here. Gutter runner. Steady, Dawi. Assassin in sight.
It kind of looks like I'm doing nothing in some of those situations. But I would ask people to remember that I'm spamming my tag button. As I said, this map has pretty satisfying crossbow potential. My bot's just being randomly cracked. Also, I don't have a firebomb yet, or any bomb for that matter, but that's okay. Part of the wonderful RNG of playing Range of Air. It's also too late for me to like pre-ult for it, because I might need my ult for some other reason. So, just a huge player error. I like that guy. Alright, bots have just decided to be like super cracked randomly and not let me play the game. Okay, this is probably not a bad place to hold. Do you mind, Kruber? But yeah, you fire 5 or 6 shots like that into the horde, you're not going to be standing there. When there's human players on your team, you're not going to be standing there just like pumping bullets into the horde like that, because you're going to get a few off, which is nice for the cooldown reduction, just to thin their numbers out a little bit. Maybe allow you to like pick off an elite or a special towards the back. But very quickly, what's going to happen is like people are going to run forward and occupy that sight line. And, you know, at that point, it's like you could continue shooting the horde, but you'll literally be shooting your teammates in the back to do it. And denying them temp health, like, you know, killing the rats in front of them. So it's pretty horrible to do. But, like, definitely you can, like, bounce around like this and, like, look for a peek if it looks like your team is, like, being really pressured by the horde and if there's elites in there and stuff. So you can definitely, like, it's... That guy just sidestepped my bullet. He's freaking Neo from the Matrix. He's too good. Anyway. That was just me missing because I'm bad. Alright, you know what? This could be fun. It would be fun if I hit something. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's enough stat padding. Let's go down. So I've heard that called Cthulhu, I've heard it called Octopus, I've heard it called Eyeball, I've heard it called Coffee Table, I've heard it called Claw. I think Cthulhu, Claw, also Circle. I think Cthulhu, Claw, and Circle are probably the most generally descriptive. So we had Cthulhu, we had Bullseye Cross. Since when does Storm Vermin spawn there? Anyway. Cthulhu Cross. So I just think like, I just tried anything like Circle Cross Triangle. But, you know. I'm also stupid, so. Let me press the button. Thank you. Saw you going back there, you little shits. Tell me what to do, Kruger. You're a bot. I'm a human being. Okay? Yeah, hook rat, fat shark.
think it's this way.
In the bonds. Well, don't run in front of me.
Bring me us bones, another black pearl. Black pearl up ahead. Get them.
Oh, my first bomb. Yay.
An assassin longs to feel my axe. Fortune here. I can't vouch for the taste.
I mean, he's like literally side dodging to stay in front of me. It's surprising, it doesn't actually do that much damage, especially considering the strength buff. Can these guys not block this sideline? Bro, you have no idea what lost patience looks like, okay? You are a bot. You don't have feelings. I do. I'm a human being. We've been through this. You know where you could have been? Not standing in front of my bullets. You could have been maybe going and shooting one of these specials. How did that miss? Fantastic. Double ult on the Storm Vermin. This guy's head just zero frame teleports. But yeah, as I say, I love aiming in this game when there is actual movement to track. I hate that there is so many, like, again, you would have had to, when this game came out, you would have had to have a, like, NASA grade PC to run the game the way I do. Like, at the FPS that I play it at, but still having, you know, like, high graphics, good resolution, all that sort of stuff. I just don't know what to do. He literally just stands in front of me. You see, like, even though this is not a melee class, as soon as I start meleeing, as soon as I start mindlessly W keying, everything just starts to work. It's like wherever I look, he literally runs in front of me. Shut the hell up, Kruber. Anyway, we'll switch to Zealot or something after this. I think I've given a decent exhibition of like why this is fun, but again, it's like I'm trying to explain. Like I did open up this game to people, so but it's just very early here, so no one around. This asshole with his little like Fortnite trap wants to overhead someone from behind this car. Man, I hate that. And I could throw a firebomb here, but it's kind of more fun to shoot. But yeah, as I say, when you play with humans, you're thinning the horde out. You're getting a little bit of like free ult cooldown. You're trying to pick any elites or specials out of the horde. And, you know, the human players on your team will not be like AFK behind you while you're doing it. So they'll actually walk up and kill the horde. Which, admittedly, does add in an additional challenge of like trying not to friendly fire people. Fortnite trap again. Ah, it's one of my buddies. Hey, man. Can we get him in the bonds? I think that should have been a headshot, but what do I know, man? Yeah, that's trackable movement. Just to be clear, a lot of the things that I will like gripe about, and I'll say like, oh yeah, someone for sure play tested that. Like, hold on. Bots have gone AFK for a gas rat. Huh? Let me walk forward for free. You know what? Let's not fight the fat guy over there. You know what? I don't like you guys. Straight through the stealth. You gotta love it. Ooh, conk fought. That guy had really bad posture. Look at that, I got a bunch of viewers. That's cool. Props to anyone who is tuned in. Hopefully it's because I'm actually enjoying the game in a passable mood today. I'm not molding like an animal. Or maybe they're just waiting to see me mold, I don't know. People are amused by molding. I admit, I love a bit of molding. I enjoy me some like ninja rage. A little bit. Not too much. And yeah, The bot's actually just like babysitting me there. And I should have firebombed before ulting there, but it is what it is. We still have a spare firebomb, so... The existence of a ratling has just turned off our bot's AI, so, you know. I'm gonna speed pot and run away. Oh, we're maybe just dead here? Yeah, we're just dead here. There was nowhere to go. Why were there 5 chaos? I don't know, man. Feels great. I hate that a Ratling gun can basically be like shooting at the floor on the moon and it just turns off my bot's AI. And it's like, what am I supposed to shoot through the moon to get, like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like the Ratling gun is like behind this wall, shooting this wall, and I'm here where this loot box is, and there's like 3 or 4 storm vermin and 20 horde rats behind them, and I'm like, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? My bots have just evaporated and gone and are pathing over here to try to get behind the Ratling gun, and then they all die, every single one of them, and I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks. And now the Ratling gun is like moved up and is shooting directly at me, and it's just like, it's a completely unwinnable situation. The thing is that you don't play the Convocation of Decay end event like that. You know, if you are going to play it solo. But, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the unfairness of bots. The unfairness of bots is the fact that, like, it's like illusory teammates. You know what I'm saying? It just shouldn't be the case. Like, I just don't understand it, man. There was no reason to lose that. The bots just disappeared. I mean, they just disappeared. And human players will die sometimes like that. But, like, human players will kill 3 or 4 rats, but, like, at least a human player will kill something before they die. The bots just wander off and die. And then everything collapses on you. And it's like, I hate that. I fucking hate that. It's miserable. I hate it when it happens with people. I hate it when it happens with bots. It's the shittiest thing that can happen in the entire fucking game. Where you spend 95% of the game, everything's fine, and then just randomly, one crappy bit of RNG, a Ratling gun just randomly decides that it's going to shoot a wall So you can't hit it. But that was your win condition. Your win condition was kill the Rattling gun before it turns off everyone's AI while 5 Chaos Warriors are walking it down on you. I just don't understand it. Like, where are the bots? What the fuck are they doing? Like, why? But yeah, as I say, you get on a character that just like, this is all the bots want you to do, this is all the bots need you to do. I don't fucking understand why they were designed like this, to make the game less fun. Again, it's one of those things, it's like, I am the only human being in this fucking lobby. Can I please be the main character in my fucking own game? Where there is nothing but me and AIs. Can I be the main character? No, I can't. The bots are the main characters. I'm sorry, the bots are 3v1ing the Rat Ogre. I'm sorry, the bots have gone AFK to go fucking chase a gas rat. You must just kill the Horde. Kill the Horde, kill the elites, everything is collapsing on you. If you pull out your gun, you're fucked. If you actually pull out your gun and you get real value from it, your bots will literally go AFK. They'll actually just go AFK and they will just stand there. In fact, they will magically occupy space in front of you so that you cannot see them, but so that they're getting friendly fired and dying. So they're actively subtracting from the value that you bring with a ranged weapon. Like, I fucking guarantee you, not one single... Like, it disgusts me that if you look at, like, the range of that... Like, if you look at the fucking range of that, like, the little, preview video that shows you, like, range of that gameplay, all my bots are AFK again, so... But as I say, if you watch, like, the preview video for range of that gameplay, I don't know how I didn't eat my health pot there, because I'm, like, molding... But anyway, as I say, it shows you a character who like walks around with his crossbow out, shooting ads with his crossbow. It's the same if you look at like Hunter. That is the biggest. Like, who playtested that? I want to know. Like, did they playtest it on Recruit? Who was like, we are so confident that this is actually the gameplay loop for that character. It's going to be in, like, promotional material for that character. And then we're going to put bots in the game that make it completely, utterly fucking impossible to actually play like that. Like I say, it's not enough that they just don't do anything. That they literally just stand AFK while you waste ammunition shooting stuff that they should be doing something about. But no, they just stand AFK. It's not enough that they do that. They also can somehow just occupy all the space in front of you while doing nothing, so that you're constantly friendly fire. Like, why? Okay. Was this just like a silent patrol? Oh, I understand what happened. My bots aggroed the patrol that we were running past. There was literally zero reason to aggro it, but they aggroed it. But you see the difference immediately. Like, this is all your bots want you to do. This is all your bots need you to do. And if you want to actually have fun playing with bots in this game, I can't be fucked with it. I don't understand it. Every single bot is literally AFK. The Handmaiden is standing 3 inches from the Rot Shield that's taking like a week to die and is just standing there with her bow out.
It's a wonder you're not a mass of scars.
Black one. Where the storm vermin? Aha! Almost there, Dory. Almost there. Little over the old
Rat ogre!
Stop fighting wounded, Marty.
Carry their food.
Not yet. Not yet.
Mind who's been work. Heal up.
Die, beastie! One less assassin to worry about. I don't want burning to a crisp, so kill that warp fire thrower. You know what you're about. Haven't got food. So they're on the attack now. That's a gas rat.
I love fire barrels. It's one of those things, like, when I was new to the game, I very rarely used them. And then one day I was just like, you know what, I'm going to start using fire barrels. And I just started carrying them around like an idiot, like, okay.
Clear yourself, Marcus. Now!
Guy just 180s to me.
Eyes open, light me.
Bring it down! Don't let it touch me!
Loot rat. And a sack rat dead.
Stunner leech down!
There's potions here.
But you see how, like, the moment I stop just, like, mashing into the horde, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's like, I just leave to, like, get a loot rat. Thank you.
Now I'm pissed off. That storm vermin's mine. Warrior rat.
It's like, I leave to get a loot rat, and, like, that's it. The bots just, like, stop doing anything. They just start kind of milling about ineffectually.
Storm vermin.
You would think that 3 bots could kill 1 storm vermin so that I could carry this barrel, but nope. Oh my god! I can't believe it. why could they not? It was like one assassin that just got to live forever being staggered around, so I couldn't kill it because they're staggering it around. So they, instead of just killing the assassin and then moving on and killing the next assassin and then moving on and killing the hook rat, it's like we end up having to deal with all three at once because all the bots do is push, all the bots do is stagger. Like, I just can't believe this was playtested by people who, like, played the game for more than 2 hours. Because it's like, everything about this game comes down to, like, using space, being efficient, and killing shit. Like, you have to kill the shit. You have to, like, destroy the problems before they start stacking up. And the bots are basically designed not only to just let the problems stack up. We just got forced into the end event. Because for some reason, like, why is our Sienna bot over there? She's 1,000 feet away from everyone. There was no reason for her to drop down. And now the handmaiden bot has dropped down. Oh my god. I don't want to watch. I don't even want to watch it. I don't care. They're all gonna die, and that's fine. They deserve to die. Every single one of them. They won't even try to teleport to me. They're just actively and spitefully committing suicide at this point. How far away can I go to try to force the bots to actually, like, play the game my way? Please, I beg, like, once. Like, please, like, I'm the human, I'm the person with the actual brain. Like, let me make a decision for the team. No? No. No. I'm gonna go all the way to the drop down. All the way to the drop down. Just to see. For my sanity, I have to actually just check. Nope. I am not allowed to play this game. The bots are the main... You know what? I just don't fucking care anymore, mate. That was some of the most disgusting shit I have ever seen in my life. Why? There was not a single special, and for some reason, the Sienna bot just decided to personally run the end event by herself. Like, they live inside my hitbox. They go AFK if I'm not grinding into the horde, and then randomly, for no reason... For literally no reason. There's no gas rat. There's nothing. And she just decides, for no fucking reason, to just go force the end event. After doing nothing. The only reason this Sienna bot even gets kills is because the skeletons don't go AFK. That's it. That's the only reason I have her. It's so disgusting that they can play like that. Like, they do the wrong thing in one direction for 90% of the game, and then they change direction and they immediately start doing the exact wrong thing in the opposite direction. It's like, if they are AFK, they're already doing the wrong thing, and they're fucking you by being AFK. And then when they decide to play the game, they do it in a way that is so destructive and so, like it's literally, like I say, it's genuinely, they just conga line committed suicide out of actual spite. And then if you want to believe it, like when I say that the bots just have bullshit, like bots just ignore bots, basically. Like somehow all three of them just exist for like 7 minutes. I genuinely am at the point where I don't know what the fuck to do, man. I just want to play the video game and, like, be able to control some, like... Look, I know that they're fucking AI, okay? And that they're stupid. That's fine. But can they not move towards me? Can they not make an effort to move towards me when I am literally as far away from them as the map will let me go? I physically cannot walk further away from the bots to try to force them to teleport to me. But no, it's more important for the bots to play with the other bots than to play with the human being.
So many of them.
So, like, I can't choose where we play, I can't choose how we play, I can't choose what I do. Like, I can't even choose when we run the end event or not. I think this is legitimately the last day I will ever play with these bots. I might as well be playing True Solo at this point. It's gonna suck initially, I'm gonna get rolled a bunch, but like, I just don't care. I never want to see that again for as long as I play Vermintide 2. That is the single most disgusting thing I have ever seen the bots do. And it was disgusting in a way that, like, genuinely felt like it was somehow personal. It's the kind of shit that, like, hideous pubs do that make you want to uninstall the game. And I just don't understand it. Why are bots imitating, like, the worst human players? Like, the one fucking thing an AI should be, the one fucking advantage that they should have is consistency. And it's just, they're just not consistent, aside from the fact that they consistently do the wrong thing. That's the only thing consistent about them. They're not predictable because they just randomly get it into their ridiculous bot brain that they're going to just go AFK, they're going to teleport. I feel like I'm being, I don't know, man. I don't ask for that much. I don't care. The bots can get 100 kills each. That's completely fine. I'm not even playing the career I want to play anymore because I know the bots don't want me to play it. They won't let me play it. But apparently I'm not allowed to play this either. But I cannot believe this was playtested. I cannot believe it. This is not something that only happens after 1,000 hours. Like, you have to understand that, okay? The fact that the bots are, like, so bad that it's almost like they're actively griefing you is not something that you will only notice after, like, 200 hours. It's something you will notice within an hour of playing with the bots. That basically, they're either AFK, doing nothing, or they're doing the exact wrong thing. And they're doing it in such a wrong way. That, like, in many ways, they're actually making the game harder. I mean, he literally jumped straight through my crosshair. I pulled the trigger.
Above! Thanks, Sigma!
But this is why you kind of need bots. Bots exist just because assassins exist. If I'm telling you, if you could just turn, actually, I think you can turn assassins off in the true solo mod. I might honestly just do that.
I died. Return me to the soil.
You're in a bad way. Chaos Warrior, work together! Come to aid! My time! Cardinal! Smash him in! Chaos Warrior dead!
Chaos Warriors, breathe in love.
Sigma, we're right hell! Bloody hell! We've overrun and killed him!
It was another one of those like wonderfully quiet patrols. We didn't hear them until they were like 12 feet away.
We're getting closer, mate. Now, about this secret path. Medical supplies here.
Don't look so ungrateful, Elf. I'm patching you up. Heard that? Means our troubles are only beginning.
Shield bearer. Where the storm vermin? Oh, slap that black rat. Black rat with shield, taking from the side. Gas attack, watch out! He's about to throw his poison.
I couldn't dodge because of the wall.
Lightning! Hook rat! The warrior rats, I'll have it. Go! We'll get them all out! Right here, right now! Plenty of pack sworn mates, but we'll take them together.
It's empty.
Gas rat incoming! Tom, that was a bit close.
Of course, my bots took all the heals. I don't need to carry heals. I'm not doing anything.
That storm vermin's mine. Come on then, you bloodbird bastard! Squirmy elf, or I'll leave you! Lay the cannon sights on that catapult! Damn thing's been far too busy today! This is it! blood for that assassin. Down the hatch.
Another acceptable shot, another failed machine.
And they got this. And we're not going to be too fancy about trying to get to the cannonball. Go the long way if necessary.
Why are we off to some lumberfoot bastion? Shouldn't we focus on the Pack-Sworn Gate? Cut that!
The gunner's on me. Kill the bastard. Stand together. Send the buggers back into the field. There. Let the cannon demonstrate the might of Sigmar and the Empire. Frisky, eh? Yeah.
See the vermin flee. Ha! That sight will never get old.
Warrior rats. Look, a warrior rat. What's for that brother?
I'm so horrified with the way the bots played in that last. I just don't even know what to say. Like, it's so, it's like, it's just predictability. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? If the bots are going to be like AFK inside me and I have to play around that, fine. If the bots are always going to like be behind me, back dodging away, like never actually like pushing up into the horde, fine. Okay, but it's just like disgusting and toxic combination of either they're doing that or they're on the other side of the map dying, chasing a rat, chasing. Right? I mean, she wasn't even chasing a special. It was just nothing. And this stuff, like, I don't understand. Like, why does he have less range kills than the Handmaiden? He's actually a ranged career. I don't know. And the Sienna, like, hard prioritizes trying to get range kills, which is like, it would be. I don't know. Should I give her a Flamestorm staff or something? She's terrible at hitting specials. But then it's the Necromancer doesn't really have any. I don't know. I could try it. Will she even use it properly though? Oh, can she not use the Flamestorm stuff? I'm 100% certain that I have one. I don't know what the. These are all just like what I got when the weapons rolled, aside from the bolt stuff, which I don't even know if that's build. You know what? I'll see if I can join this and
One elven temple in need of vermin control.
this will be the last one. I actually want to like
After all,
play with some human beings.
we're not seeing yet. Oh well, I'm sure we'll find out in the worst possible way.
That was genuinely crazy. Like I've seen, obviously I've played this game a lot. The game has been out a lot, and you know people talk about the fact that the bots are terrible. It is known, but like, and there's plenty of clips out there of the bots being like.
I think it's working again. What's going on, you lot?
Dark deeds are afoot. Listen.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Pardon me, viewers. My game just back-end error crashed for no reason. I'm just. Hold on a moment. There's some. Steam has done something like hideous that I didn't ask it to do and desperately want it to fuck off, but. Like, it's just eaten my entire. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Like, I want to, like, look at my desktop. That would be amazing, but for some reason, I'm not allowed to. Okay, so yes, pardon me. I don't. I legitimately don't know if this game will reload. But it would be nice to get into a group and play with some people. But I'm trying to reload the game right now. It just I just reloaded it and it back end errored me again and immediately kicked me back out. So, oh, cool. It's been doing this a little bit over the last couple of days, and I've had to continue. I have a funny feeling that it has something to do with Steam messages, like forcing the overlay, even though I have no Steam overlay, and the whole Steam overlay is one of the worst and most toxic things in the universe. Like there are so many games that it will cause to crash. No, we're back end erroring again. I don't know what to do. I can. I guess I have to just verify my files. It doesn't make sense because I verify my files and then it works, but then it like stops working. So it's like, what is changing my files? I have a feeling that what's actually going on is just for some reason the anti cheat is not loading properly. There's no reason for that not to work. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. It's also something that like never like I have, as I say, close to 1,300 hours in this game. I played about 1,000 of those on my old PC, and I played about 200 of those on my new PC before this started happening. So this is just like some completely, I don't know, it just came out of nowhere. And I have a feeling that it has to do with text chats coming up. Okay, we have re-verified. Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna work this time. 100%. The problem is when uh, the game will ask for like if I re-verify the files and then relaunch the game, it asks for permissions, and then it works, and then randomly it's like the permissions just get turned off somehow. And it's probably some Windows setting. It's always Windows. It's ultimately at fault. Some stupid Windows update. Nope, I'm still getting back end error. Okay, I might honestly just have to end this stream. All right, hold on. Does it have something to do with mods? Maybe that doesn't make sense because I'm not playing on modded realm. But okay, hold on. Okay, so Okay. I don't know, man. This is being extremely unhelpful. I just try it one more time. So it, Google's telling me that like I need to run it as an administrator, but if I run the executable as an administrator, it won't load because it won't go through the Steam client. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to sort that out. And then it's saying to run some repair program for easy anti cheat that's supposed to be in this folder, and I look in the folder and there's no such program. So I don't know, man. If it doesn't work, we might just wrap the stream up. Sucks. Nope. Back end error. Hold on. At least I actually have an error code this time. Maybe I can find something out. I'll try one more thing. Okay, same backend error. I can't even. There isn't even any information about the error. Like I can't even find it now that I actually have an error code. So I genuinely don't know what to do. Um, I'll try the easy anti cheat restore thing. All right, so there's one other fix that I can try, which I will obviously try if I'm going to try to stream this again. But I'm just going to see if this will work with the, hold on, anti-cheat thing reinstalled. If it doesn't, I'll just have to wrap the stream up for today, because any other fix I'm going to try is going to have to involve me messing with my network, which is going to cancel the stream anyway. So yeah, I'm surprised people are still watching. I've just genuinely been doing nothing for like the last 15 minutes. Maybe it does have something to do with the anti-cheat, though. The anti-cheat has been weird. Like, I left my game running for a while, a couple of weeks back. I was like watching some YouTube or something, and it was kind of minimized in the background. And then when I went back to the game, no, I'm still back-end error. All right, I guess we're just done with the stream for today. Sorry about that. Yeah, I would love to play Vermintide, but I can't. It literally will not work. And I've done everything that I would typically do to make it work. That the last couple of days, would have made it work, but it's just not working. So, yeah, sorry. I'll be back tomorrow, I guess. I'll try to fix this in the meantime. Take care.